welcome to I Smoked All of My Pot! I know I'm supposed to be welcoming you to the Bunny Perspective, but last week, 420, well, wipe me out. I'm dry as a bone! I got no weed! And the timing couldn't be worse because Glee finally made an episode bad enough for me to notice this season. Yeah, I know I said something like I was never gonna watch Glee again, but I mean, roll the clip.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
This week we're talking about the most infamous episode of this season, Season 4, Shooting Star. And when I explain that title to you, you'll be as mad as I am. Fucking sobriety.
All my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They moved along, they changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead and some have even grown a beard.
Season 4 of Glee is the worst season yet, and how could it not be?
That's very clever.
What started as a clever drama that used its musical numbers pretty well has turned into a 45-minute ambient. It's not even so stupid it hurts, it's so stupid it puts you to sleep.
Oh my god.
Shooting Star is different, controversial even. But let me break down the plot of this episode first. You guys won't believe this shit.
Well, everybody heard.
So the episode begins with Will telling the new cast members and the hangovers from the original cast, like Tina,
Or even say goodbye.
or Artie,
I need my scent.
all about their competition for regionals.
What the hell are regionals?
They're this close, Pierce.
Now I know what you're thinking, but Phil, aren't you gonna introduce these new characters? No, I'm not. Basically, when most of the characters graduated high school, the show became a split between the kids in Glee and Rachel and Kurt in New York. Rather than filling in the cast with a lot of interesting weirdos, they replaced the core love triangle from the earlier seasons with a new Puck, a new Finn, and a new Rachel. There's even a new Quinn!
And pretend to be all slutty.
But, she's barely in this. Somehow these new characters are even more the worst ever. Actually, I know why. They're just so fucking boring. They tried really hard in the first half of this snore-inducing season to endear us to these clones. And I'm not exaggerating about them being replacements. New Puck is Puckerman's half-brother. And the first episode of the season is called The New Rachel, for fuck's sake. Yep.
More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What?
But they did change something. This time, new Rachel goes out with new Puck. The less said about the new cast, the better. This episode is basically all about the kids in high school.
Hallelujah, we're saved.
We don't jump over to Kurt and his crazy job working for that zombie from Sex and the City.
Eating brains. How does that make you feel?
It makes the pain go away.
Or Rachel being preggers or nothing. We just get the clones and the leftovers the whole time, and it sucks. At least New York looks cooler.
Right?
The thrust of the episode is drama. Drama! New Finn finds out a girl he met online and goes to his school.
Dude, I saw her. She goes here.
Drama! Becky, out of the blue, mentions she's afraid of graduating.
Someday they will make me leave here. And I don't know what I'm going to do.
Drama! And Coach Beast reveals that she wants to date Will, and he tells her he's back with Emma, who we haven't seen in like forever and won't be in the next 2 episodes.
Please, say something.
Busted. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females, get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by and you wish you can sex her, but you're standing on the wall like you was Poindexter.
Drama! Nah. Drama. So the plot is set in motion by Brittany.
Now guys, I like our chances against both these squads, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Mr. Shue, please stop talking. I have an announcement.
Brittany, who still believes in Santa Claus, announces that a
A deadly asteroid is headed our way.
Will suggests
We need to say everything we need to say to the people we love.
seems kind of stupid for people to take such a throwaway gag seriously. I mean, Brittany reveals that her telescope is a fucking Pringles can.
It is a Pringles can. Hallelujah, we're saved.
Well, the reason is because this is the school shooting episode of Glee! That's right, Glee went all Law and Order and ripped the worst possible subject matter from the headlines to reference. Oh, and in a minute, you're all about to get way more pissed off. So 11 long fucking minutes are devoted to this tense scene of the Glee morons hiding in a choir room. During which Tina is outside of the school and Brittany is hiding in one of the bathrooms without her cell phone. To the episode's credit, the first time you watch this, it's actually pretty effective. I see what they were going for. It's business as usual. Brittany worshiping your dumb fat cat and somehow disbanding the astronomy club.
I feel that I have disgraced this fine institution, and I am hereby disbanding the astronomy club.
What? This club's my community service.
I see what they were going for. It's business as usual, and then it's super serious because something bad happened. And that's kind of what's good about this, because in real life, it's always business as usual until a real shooting or disaster happens, and it makes everything like a fire in the circus.
I just want to say that I've had the best experience of my entire life in this room, and that I love these people more than anything.
They fuck all this up, of course. So Brittany dies, right? I mean, 2 times they do this art house bullshit.
Now, guys, I like our chances against both these squads, but we...
So they heavily imply that Brittany is gonna get killed. They do this bullet cam shot thingy twice. If you tell your audience something twice, you're expected to follow through with it. Right as you think it's going to happen...
Brittany?
Does your show?
It just was Will Schuester all along. I'd rather it had been the shooter. Of course, I actually mean that, because the shooter all along was Becky! Yeah, the girl with honest to God, no joke, for real, has Down syndrome, Becky.
I need help.
Yeah, she brought a gun to fucking school. Wow, I'm really starting to feel the fucking sobriety.
Where did you get that?
It's my dad's. I wanted to be ready.
Oh, I know, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. I completely understand. Just give me the gun.
Sue Sylvester takes the blame and is fired.
But I don't work here anymore.
She was only in this fucking episode the last 15 minutes and barely has any scenes. Apparently, Becky, who has never hinted until this episode that she had any anxiety about graduating and leaving school, has anxiety about graduating and leaving school.
Brittany, I always look up to you.
Which is why she brings a gun. She's scared.
But around here, we like our protein shakes to taste like human food and not some crazy peanut butter stem cell sauce you cooked up on your island of Dr. Moreau.
I just don't get it! Why would you want your audience to think back to the last horrifying school shooting and a fucking musical soap opera? Is it because you hate them? Do you not know any better?
No.
It's top to bottom just the dumbest idea for a show. You can use school shootings as a topic of a plot, but it has to feel natural and not just a gigantic pile of fuck.
I'll never forget the look on their faces when that gun went off. Something was taken from them.
And there's no reason for this episode. Everyone was already bonded by mid-season because the writers of Glee have no idea how to make an antagonist. So we don't need them to go through all this shit. Speaking of, I thought that this was gonna be the last episode with Jane Lynch in it.
Jane Lynch!
I mean, I wouldn't put it past the dim bulbs at the Glee writing staff to pull that crap. But no, in 2 episodes, Jane Lynch does this.
Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls.
Just, what the fuck?
Jane Lynch! Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can hear the sound of my voice. This microphone is covered by the thick layer of pubic hairs that shot from between Jane's teeth. During During each commercial break, the producers wipe away the pelt of saliva-coated pubes that accumulate upon the mic. And each time Jane returns to the stage, she once again sprays a carpet of short, curly hairs all over the microphone and the front row of the nauseated audience members. So forgive me if my voice is, shall we say, muffled.
I'm dry as a dry bones pussy. Like those, the dry bones from Mario. If it had a vagina, you get it? You get it?
Give me your other arm.
Now, the good news is I think Glee is on its way out. That fucking terrible Gangnam Style cover is the writing on the wall. They aren't finding sleeper hits like Somebody I Used to Know or Fuck You and making them hits. They're desperately chasing down what's popular. This happened last week!
Con los terroristas.
Do the Harlem Shake.
Stepsets did it!
Do the homing game.
Glee is no longer a hit maker. And now I'm fully prepared to be wrong about this and eat my words. Normally I can predict what these dum-dums are doing, but lately the show has just been so stupid and bland that, well, who knows what they might do next. Either way, until it's canceled, and maybe beyond that, I've still got stuff to say about this fucking terrible show. And I don't really know why. It's probably because I'm stupid.
Mo Bobine.